In our daily life, the UAE 1 dirham is just a simple coin, something we hand over at supermarkets, tuck inside wallets, or leave forgotten in drawers. But what if I told you that this same ordinary coin could actually be worth big money, hundreds, thousands, and in some rare cases, even life-changing value? Yes. The UAE 1 dirham has become one of the most sought-after modern coins in the world, and today, you might be holding a hidden treasure without even knowing it. Across the Emirates, collectors and dealers are searching for special dates, rare mint varieties, and shocking minting errors in the 1 dirham series. Some were printed in extremely limited numbers. Some carry unique variations, and some contain mistakes so unusual that collectors are willing to pay unbelievable prices for them. But here's the twist. This craze is no longer limited to the UAE. Collectors from the United States, the United Kingdom, Canada, Europe, and even Asia are actively hunting for rare UAE 1 dirham coins. Why? Because these coins are modern, mysterious, low mintage, and filled with unique Islamic and Middle Eastern designs that global collectors love. American collectors especially look for error coins that could be worth hundreds of dollars. UK collectors search for early year dirhams and rare misalignments. European and Asian collectors frequently buy old UAE dirhams in bulk just to find rare dates hidden inside. International coin groups on Facebook, Instagram, and eBay have thousands of posts from collectors worldwide searching for specific UAE 1 dirham varieties. This global demand has pushed the value of certain coins higher than ever before. Imagine this. A coin you received as change at a petrol station could be worth more than 500 dirhams. An old jar of coins in your home might contain a variety currently selling online for 1,000 dirhams or more. And rare mint error dirhams have shocked collectors with prices that can transform the life of someone who simply found them by accident. These coins don't shine like gold. They don't look special. They look completely normal. And that's exactly why so many people unknowingly spend them without realizing their true value. So before you let another dirham slip through your fingers, watch this video till the end. Because today, you might discover that the next big jackpot isn't in a lottery ticket, but in a tiny UAE 1 dirham coin sitting quietly in your pocket, your car, or your old savings box, valued not only in the UAE, but by collectors all over the world. Our journey into the world of valuable UAE 1 dirham coins begins with a true legend, the rare 2004 UAE 1 dirham. At first glance, it looks just like every other coin we use every day. Same silver color, same traditional Arabic coffee pot design, same size and feel. But the story behind this coin is powerful, mysterious, and surprisingly profitable. Back in 2004, the UAE Mint produced a very small number of 1 dirham coins. Whether due to limited minting equipment, low production budgets, or unexpected changes in coin design policies, the result was the same. 2004 became one of the lowest mintage years in the history of the 1 dirham. Very few were released into circulation, and those that did circulate disappeared quickly into savings boxes, drawers, and collections without people realizing their future value. Today, this coin has turned into a global obsession. Collectors from the United States, the United Kingdom, Europe, Canada, Japan, and the Middle East constantly search for this specific year. In fact, many American and British collectors have added 2004 UAE dirham to their watch list because they know how rare it is to find one in good condition. Whenever someone posts a picture of a 2004 dirham in online coin groups, the comments explode. Is it for sale? DM price, please. I've been searching for this year for months. Uncirculated? I'll buy immediately. This is the kind of attention most modern coins never receive. But the 2004 UAE dirham is different. It has become a global chase coin. People living in Dubai and Abu Dhabi have reported that in years of receiving hundreds of coins as daily change, they have never seen a 2004. That is how rare it is. Even long-term residents who have lived in the UAE for over a decade consider the 2004 dirham as almost impossible to find in regular circulation today. And because of this intense rarity, prices have climbed significantly. A normal circulated 2004 dirham can sell for a strong profit, but a clean, well-preserved, or uncirculated 2004 dirham can attract buyers willing to pay several hundred dirhams, or even more, depending on condition and collector demand at the time. Think about it. A coin you once ignored, a coin lying quietly in your old drawer, a coin you may have used without thinking, could actually be a high-value collectible desired by experts across the world. This is what makes the 2004 UAE 1 Dirham so special. It isn't flashy. It doesn't scream for attention, but it holds a value far beyond its face. And that hidden value has made collectors from all over the world compete to own this tiny piece of UAE history. So before we move to the next coin, take a moment and check every UAE dirham you have. Because if you find a 2004, you're already holding one of the most valuable modern coins in the Middle East, and a coin that international collectors are willing to pay big money for. Our next treasure is a coin many people still can't believe has become so valuable. The 2012 UAE 1 Dirham, a modern year coin that silently grew in rarity until collectors around the world began fighting to find it. At first, 2012 doesn't sound like a rare year. It feels recent, common, and easy to find. But the truth is completely different. In 2012, the UAE Mint released only a very limited number of dirhams into circulation. Many of these coins were quickly absorbed by the market, used once and then disappeared into storage, banks, vending machines, and private savings. Unlike other years, the 2012 dirham hardly ever returns back into public circulation. This unexpected scarcity created a global wave of collectors searching for this specific year. Today, if you browse through international coin forums in the USA, UK, Germany, Canada, Australia, India, and the Philippines, you will see one question popping up again and again. Does anyone have a UAE 2012 1 Dirham for sale? Collectors love this year because 1. It is one of the hardest modern year dirhams to find in circulation. 2. The mintage quantity was significantly lower compared to surrounding years. Foreign collectors consider it a must-own key date in the UAE Modern Coin series. Try asking shopkeepers, cashiers, or even long-time UAE residents. Most will say they have never seen a 2012 in their change. That's how rare it truly is. This is also one of the most traded UAE dirhams on international platforms. On sites like eBay and Etsy, collectors from the US and Europe often buy 2012 dirhams in bulk just to secure a clean piece. And when someone lists a mint condition or uncirculated version, the interest skyrockets immediately. In fact, many collectors refer to the 2012 dirham as the silent sleeper, a coin that looked ordinary for years until its sudden scarcity shocked the market. Prices can vary depending on condition, but clean pieces, rare varieties, and uncirculated coins regularly attract very strong offers. Some collectors are even willing to pay more if the coin has sharp edges, a full strike, or shows minimal circulation damage. Think about how crazy this is. A coin printed just over a decade ago, one we all thought was common, has suddenly become one of the most desirable UAE dirhams for collectors around the world. Across the Emirates, people are now searching their old coin jars, boxes full of change, and forgotten drawers. Many are discovering that the 2012 dirham they kept, without thinking, is actually worth far more than they ever imagined. This is the beauty of coin collecting. Value doesn't always come from age. It comes from rarity. And the 2012 UAE 1 Dirham is the perfect example of a modern coin that quietly turned into a treasure. So before we continue, check your coins. If you find a 2012, you're holding a rare and powerful piece of UAE coin history that collectors from the US, UK, and across the world are actively hunting. Now we move to a coin that carries both history and rarity, a coin from the mid-90s that has become one of the hardest early year dirhams to find today, the 90s UAE 1 Dirham. This coin may look simple, but its scarcity, age, and collector demand have turned it into a true gem in the world of UAE currency. Back in 1995, the UAE's population was much smaller. The economy was still growing, and the demand for coins was far lower than today. Because of this, the mint produced significantly fewer 1 Dirham coins that year compared to later years. And unlike more recent coins, the 1995 series circulated heavily, meaning most pieces suffered damage, wear, and scratches over time. This combination, low mintage plus, heavy usage plus age, has made 1995 one of the most elusive early year dirhams in today's market. Collectors all over the world recognize 1995 as a key date. In global coin communities, from the United States to the United Kingdom, from Germany to Singapore, from Canada to India, collectors actively search for early UAE dirhams, especially those from the 1980s and 1990s, and among those early years, 1995 stands out as one of the most requested. You'll hear collectors say, "I have every year except 1995, still searching." Does anyone have a clean 1995? I'll buy immediately. Uncirculated 1995 dirham needed for my world coin set. This level of demand is not common for modern coins. But the 1995 UAE Dirham has something special. 1. It is one of the hardest 1990s dirhams to find in clean condition. 2. Many were worn out heavily, making sharp, preserved examples extremely rare. 3. Global collectors of Middle Eastern currency consider it a crucial year for completing a full UAE set. When someone posts a crisp 1995 dirham in global groups, the reactions are instant. Buyers from the US and UK often message immediately, asking for price, shipping, and condition details. Some collectors even purchase entire lots of UAE coins just for the chance to find a better 1995. This coin is also becoming more valuable as time passes. Because it's now nearly 30 years old, clean pieces are disappearing fast. Many are damaged, scratched, or heavily circulated, raising the value of well-preserved or uncirculated pieces even higher. Imagine having one without knowing its worth. A small coin lying untouched for decades could suddenly become a collector's jackpot. A coin you once thought was normal could now be worth far more than its face value. This is the magic of the 1995 UAE 1 Dirham. It is not just rare. It is one of the most demanded early-year dirhams in the entire UAE series, a coin that collectors from around the world chase with serious passion. So before we jump to the next coin, check your old boxes, your childhood savings, your stored coins from past years. If you find a 1995, you're not just holding an old coin, you're holding a valuable piece of UAE history that global collectors are willing to pay big money for. Next, we explore a coin that represents both history and rarity, the 2000 UAE 1 Dirham. At first glance, it looks like any other dirham, a silver-colored, standard-sized coin with the familiar Arabic coffee pot design that we use every day. But behind this ordinary appearance lies a hidden treasure that has become one of the most sought-after coins in the UAE and around the world. The year 2000 marked the start of a new millennium, and the UAE Mint produced fewer 1 dirham coins compared to later years. Many of the coins that were minted quickly found their way into circulation, while others were tucked away in wallets, coin jars, and personal collections. Over the past 2 decades, a significant number of these coins were lost, damaged, or heavily circulated, making well-preserved 2000 dirhams extremely rare today. Collectors globally have taken notice. From the United States to the United Kingdom, from Germany to Canada, from Japan to Singapore, coin collectors are actively searching for this milestone coin. It is considered a must-have for modern UAE coin collections because it represents both history and scarcity. International collectors are willing to pay premium prices for clean, uncirculated, or slightly rare varieties of this coin. What makes the 2000 UAE 1 Dirham so valuable? 1. Limited mintage. Compared to later years, very few coins were produced, making circulation examples scarce. 2. Historical significance. Being the first dirham of the 21st century gives it a symbolic value that appeals to collectors worldwide. 3. Global demand. Collectors from the US, UK, Europe, and Asia are actively hunting for it, sometimes paying hundreds of dirhams for a single well-preserved piece. Imagine holding a coin that once changed, hands at a local shop in 2000, and realizing today that it could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dirhams. Many UAE residents have found this coin in forgotten drawers, old wallets, or childhood piggy banks, and were shocked to discover its real value. Some rare examples of the 2000 dirham, especially those in uncirculated condition or with minor minting variations, have appeared in international auctions. Collectors compete fiercely, often bidding high amounts to secure even a single coin. This global interest has pushed the coin's value far beyond its face value, turning an ordinary piece of currency into a life-changing collectible. This coin proves an exciting truth about coin collecting. Value doesn't always come from age or appearance. It comes from rarity, demand, and historical significance. The 2000 UAE 1 Dirham may look ordinary, but it is a treasure silently waiting in your coin jar, your old wallet, or a forgotten collection box. Collectors across the globe, from the United States to Europe and Asia, are actively searching for it. If you find a 2000 dirham in good condition, you're not just holding money, you're holding a rare, globally sought-after collectible with incredible value and significance. Next, we explore a coin that has captured the imagination of collectors across the world, the 1999 UAE 1 Dirham. At first glance, it looks just like any other coin, silver-colored, standard size with the familiar Arabic coffee pot design. But don't be fooled, this coin is one of the most sought-after dirhams of the late 20th century, and its rarity has turned it into a treasure quietly waiting to be discovered. The year 1999 is special in UAE coin history. As the country prepared to enter the new millennium, the UAE Mint produced a limited number of 1 dirham coins, making this year exceptionally rare. Unlike later issues, many of these coins were circulated and eventually damaged, lost or tucked away into savings. Today, well-preserved examples are extremely scarce, and collectors know it. Collectors from the United States, United Kingdom, Canada, Europe, and Asia have long been on the hunt for this coin. It is a key piece for anyone building a UAE coin collection because it represents one of the last dirhams of the 20th century. Online forums, auction sites, and social media coin groups are constantly filled with inquiries for the 99 dirham. Looking for a 1999 dirham, any condition. Uncirculated 1999 UAE coin for sale. 999 dirham needed to complete my collection. Why is it so valuable? 1. Limited mintage. Compared to surrounding years, fewer coins were produced, making it difficult to find in circulation today. Though historical significance. As one of the final dirhams of the 20th century, it carries a symbolic meaning that collectors prize. The global collector interest, from the US to the UK, Europe to Asia, international collectors actively compete for clean or uncirculated pieces, sometimes paying hundreds of dirhams or more. The thrill of this coin lies in the possibility of discovery. Many UAE residents have found a 1999 dirham tucked away in old wallets, forgotten jars, childhood collections, or even loose change. What seemed ordinary suddenly transforms into something extraordinary, a coin that can command top prices in local markets or international auctions. Some 1999 dirhams even carry minor minting variations or errors, which further increase their value. International collectors, particularly from the US and UK, actively track these coins online, creating intense demand for any piece that is well preserved. This demand pushes the value far beyond its face, ordinary-looking coin into a life-changing collectible. The 1999 UAE 1 dirham is a perfect example of how coins can tell a story, hold history, and bring excitement to collectors. Its combination of rarity, age, historical importance, and global interest makes it most thrilling finds in modern UAE numismatics. So before moving to the next coin, take a careful look at your old coins. If you happen to have a 1999 dirham in good condition, you're not just holding money, you could be holding a piece of history that collectors around the globe would pay a premium to own. Next, we have a coin that may look ordinary in your pocket but has quietly become one of the most sought-after 1 dirhams by collectors around the globe. The 2003 UAE 1 dirham. This coin may not stand out at first glance, but its rarity, global collector demand, and potential value make it a true hidden treasure. The year 2003 was an interesting period in UAE coin history. The mint produced a limited number of 1 dirham coins, and many of these quickly circulated and disappeared into wallets, coin jars, and personal collections. Over time, a large portion became worn, damaged, or lost, leaving a very small number in well-preserved or uncirculated condition. This scarcity is exactly what makes the UAE dirham highly desirable today. Collectors from the United States, the United Kingdom, Europe, Canada, and Asia are constantly searching for this coin. Online marketplaces, auction sites, and international coin forums are full of requests for 2003 dirhams. Many collectors see it as a must-have for completing a UAE modern coin collection, and the demand drives the value higher than most people realize. Why is the 2003 UAE 1 dirham so valuable? 1. Low mintage. Fewer coins were minted compared to surrounding years, making circulation examples rare. 2. Modern rarity. While it is a relatively recent coin, finding a clean, uncirculated 2003 dirham is extremely difficult. Kursi global collector interest. Collectors from all over the world actively seek this coin, sometimes paying hundreds of dirhams or more depending on condition. The excitement of this coin lies in its hidden potential. Many people have found 2003 dirhams tucked away in old coin jars, wallets, or childhood collections without realizing their value. What seems like a simple coin can suddenly be a life-changing find. Some coins even show minor minting variations or errors, which further increase their desirability. International collectors, particularly from the US, UK, and Europe, are willing to pay top prices for well-preserved examples. A single uncirculated 2003 dirham could easily fetch hundreds of dirhams at auction, making it a modern coin with historical and monetary significance. This coin proves one important fact about coin collecting. Value doesn't always come from age. It comes from rarity, demand, and condition. The 2003 UAE 1 Dirham may look ordinary, but it is a treasure quietly waiting to be discovered. A coin that collectors worldwide actively seek. So before you spend or toss your old coins, take a moment to check every 2003 dirham you might have. You could be holding one of the most sought-after modern UAE coins. A coin that not only tells a story of history but can also bring real value into your life. And there you have it, the most valuable UAE 1 Dirham coins that collectors from across the globe are actively hunting, from the elusive 1995 dirham, through the historically significant 1999 and 2000 coins, to the modern rarities like 2003, 2004, and 2012. Each of these coins carries a story of history, rarity, and incredible value. What seems like a small, ordinary coin in your pocket could, in reality, be a treasure with life-changing potential. The excitement of coin collecting lies in discovery. Many of these coins may already be hiding in your old wallets, childhood savings jars, drawers, or even long-forgotten coin collections. A coin that you once spent without a second thought might today be worth hundreds or even thousands of dirhams. And it's not just UAE collectors. International collectors from the United States, United Kingdom, Europe, Canada, Japan, and Asia are all searching for these rare dirhams, bidding high amounts online and through auctions. The global demand is real and the opportunities are huge. Remember, rarity is the key. A coin's value doesn't come from its shine or size. It comes from how many were minted, how many survived, and how much collectors desire it. Coins like the 2004 or 2012 dirhams, once considered ordinary, have now become highly sought-after treasures. And the thrill of finding one unexpectedly in your collection is unmatched. A simple coin can instantly become a prized collectible. So what's the takeaway? Never overlook your coins. Take the time to check every dirham, every old coin jar, every forgotten drawer. You never know, you might be holding a piece of history, a rare collector's item, or a coin that could truly change your life. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And hit the bell icon so you never miss our videos on rare UAE coins, hidden treasures, and expert collector secrets. Share your finds in the comments. We'd love to hear if you've ever discovered a valuable coin. Your story could inspire someone else to check their collection and uncover a hidden fortune. Remember, every coin tells a story, and sometimes that story comes with big money waiting to be discovered. Start searching now. You might just have a UAE 1 dirham that collectors around the world are dreaming to own.